What's up, guys? Just picked up a challenge. IJ833 from Sweden has just sent. Don't walk on my keyboard. Just sent me a challenge. And what we're going to do, I'm going to play something normal like knight f6. Not going to go for my normal England Charlick. Okay. And now this. If the e-pawn moves, I think the idea is to pick d6, but that's really the limit of my King's Indian knowledge. Okay. Sorry about the noise. These kittens are getting, as you can tell, very active. But, you know, they're getting better reviews than my chess so far, so, yeah. Apparently a little bit of cuteness goes a long way, doesn't it, mate? Yeah. Okay, let's get castled. All right, and white's gone for the whole centre. I think I have to do this d6 now, because I can't be allowing this nonsense. You go on the floor. If there takes, the knight can move. It's not fantastic. So, because I'm playing somebody 1200 rated. This is unrated, by the way. Shut up. Nobody wants to listen to you going whiny. No. No. Knight here, knight here. This bishop could still fianchetto. Let's go knight here. Let's increase control over e5. That's now 1-2 attackers. He's got potentially 1-2 defenders. Okay, now can I play e5? Pawn takes, seems alright. Having said that, I am kind of trapping in my bishop for the time being. The King's Indian defence. It is one of those that, I mean, I don't know it well, but I would rank it as kind of solid. I'm just going straight after his, you know, nobody drives a wedge into my territory, you know, without getting challenged. So let's do this. We'll probably have takes. White definitely does not want to take, because then he's capturing away from the middle and I'm capturing towards it. Okay, that I think was inaccurate. Should have just held the tension there, yeah? Just hold it. Say, all right, Hunty, you want to capture here. I'll just take that with my c-pawn, right? And then I still have my structure in the middle. Here, you've surrendered it. And now, who's got the 3 central pawns, you know, on CDE? Me. That's who. All right. Now, there's this pawn break at some point. It's currently guarded 3 times. It's defended once, twice. Would be defended 3 times if this knight wasn't in the way. So one idea is sometimes rook to here and then knight on f8. Knight on f8 does a very good defensive job as well. I heard the phrase the other day. Have you heard this one? Knight on f8 can't be mate. Well, there you go. Okay, so now takey. It's all even. Okay. But we don't need to hurry with this. My bishop wants to come out. Could even go to b7. Can't wait to get rid of these bloody kittens. How is a fella meant to be able to concentrate with this running around the floor, right? And when it's not running around attacking your feet, it's trying to kill a cardboard box, which is the noisiest thing ever. Okay, that seems slow. Is he thinking about some counterplay down the queen side, is he? Is that the idea? 1 attacker, 1 defender. Can we get a second attacker on there? Well, this is a thought. Why not get the bishop off the back rank anyway? Queen b6 lines up with the king, but this pawn's going nowhere in a hurry. Okay, now, do you notice, can I do this? Then I can win this pawn. If takes back, takes. But at the same time, he takes me, I take back. We've got the same pawn structure on that side, but I win this pawn, do I not? Notice this bishop's defended twice. You cannot overdo your kind of board awareness stuff. Knight here feels like a general improvement. Could even go into there. Yeah, I'm not convinced with breaking with the pawns at this point. Oh, knight here as well gives me an extra reverse. Yeah, I'm not worried about this. You can take. I'm definitely not going to take, right? But here, now it's attacked twice, isn't it? Well, it always was attacked twice, I guess, there. Got knight here, threatens the bishop outright. So what you're going to do, he's going to have to make a decision then. My knight can always come back. So he might trade off, in which case his queen cannot come to this square. I'm attacking this bishop twice, it's defended only once, so something must be done. Either you trade it off, or you bugger off. All the way back here. This is also possible. But there you can get kicked as well. That's not a bad thing. So I don't think that works. H6 or even F6. Okay, so he's gone for the trade. I've recaptured with the king, because I think my knight probably belongs here on F4. This is defended once by the knight. Did I invite you? Did I invite you here? How am I supposed to get my evil on, right? With all this cuteness. Okay. Okay, so the knight's moved. Discovered attack by the bishop. Okay. I think the knight just comes back here, eh? Keep it, towards the centre. Knights like to be in the centre. Knights also like to be up the board. But we're relatively comfortable here. It's a bit to in and fro in. He's on 605, I'm on 622. I have an outpost here, because the pawns are already too far progressed and there's no d-pawn. Well, d-pawn doesn't matter. Outpost looks really good. I like that. This knight has to guard this square now, because that would fork queen and rook, which would be splendid. So this knight, can we encourage this knight to vacate the premises in some way? Should we stick this knight here as well? Also opens up the queen slightly there. Could we have attacking ideas? Not sure. I don't want to take out this bishop, because this bishop's currently penned in. Look at all those light scope pawns. This bishop's got no scope right now. If this pawn should move, it still hasn't got much scope. I mean, maybe c4. Okay. Okay, we have a blink. He's blinked. It's weakening. If I take here, he's got rook or knight recaptures, don't know. If I go here, this pawn is pinned. If push, I simply take and he can't recapture because this one's pinned. What's a threatening takey, which puts him in check. He has to go here or here. Still not winning. I need more junk. Okay, how about bringing my bishop around? My bishop has his lovely clear highway. Compare. See, this bishop's been parked there doing absolutely bugger all for 19 moves, right? Well, it's been parked there for, when did it go to G7? Move 3. Okay, so it's been there for a while. B7, sorry. Move 12. Okay, so it's been there for 7 moves. Doing nothing, staring at the back of this pawn's head. But, things open up. The board changes, and bishops' prospects can change dramatically, I find. I mean, sometimes they can just get blocked in and, like, you know, bricked up for the entire game. Not the case here. See, if I can get my bishop there, then takey, 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 king can't go, it has to go in the corner, and that's checkmate with a queen. See? That's the difference of attacking with 3 pieces versus just 2. That's someone attacking my foot as we speak. Let's have a check here. Puts a second attacker on there, but it is defended twice. Check here. I don't know. Doesn't really do anything, does it? Don't get too overexcited when you see a check, because checks don't win the game. Sometimes you can give a check which just prompts your opponent to move their king to a better place, or to develop a piece and to block the check, or even a counter attack. Well, scratches all over my hand now. Little turds. Little furry turds, that's what you are. Right, he's not getting really down to 3 minutes here. 3 minutes 10, 3 minutes 5. This is the general plan. Always good to have a general plan. Almost never good to follow it through without paying attention to what your opponents do. You're relying on luck if you do that. Here, here. This pawn, remember, is pinned, can't go anywhere. Here. That's also 3 bits. But I like the bishop. I think the bishop is a winning one. Let's just explore this one. Knight here to here. Okay. He's defending the pawn. Right, knight here, here, here. No, I think the bishop. Let's use the bishop. He's at a lot of time with that. It was 2 minutes 48, that move. And he can't afford it with no increment game. He hasn't got 2 minutes 48 left. Right, so he's used half his time. Half his remaining time on one move. But, you know, I'm not saying that's a mistake, actually. I'm just stating the fact that he's low on time. So which means he has to move quick. Alright, so now I can't take this pawn. That was decent. I can go here. No, I can't go here, because if my queen moves, there ain't no pin anymore, is there? Ain't no pin. That was not a bad idea. Okay, I'm just going to come back to here. And I might then think about infiltrating then on the light squares. This now doesn't work. This is, I mean, it's precarious because he's advancing his king's bodyguard, yeah? This does not worry me. So I knew there that I could probably get away with a quick move, because that's almost like a distraction, what my opponent's trying to do there. And, hello? Are you wanting to trade off? Here. I'm not trading off today. Also, oh no, that's still defended twice. What was that means that's not defended anymore, that knight, just worth noting. That's defended only by the bishop. I'd love to capture that. This knight can't, though. There's 4 moves for that knight to capture that pawn, just doesn't work. 1 minute 20 now. Oh, he's pushed on again. Wow. I think I might up the ante though. I might up the ante with f6 or h6. Hit the queen. h6 looks unobjectionable. f6 just does potentially block off a diagonal that I may need to use. Right, so the queen has to sling her hook. Okay, now. Bang. In your face. Stops the queen coming back in. 1 minute 3 seconds. My little pawns are annoying me. Should name them Harry and Gary and stuff like that, shouldn't I, really? Okay, when this hits the queen, he's going to take it with a pawn. I'll then have to move, but then I attack this. So, Right, well, I also have a check though. If I allow the knight to take me, I take with the pawn, hits the queen, but then queen can take. Check here, king approaches knight, achieves nothing. You cannot believe how cute these things are. Okay, I'm thinking here. He might push, but then takey, and we return to the... So if take, I can't currently go onto the light squares, which is slightly annoying. I might just trade queens and then try and use the h-file. If queen takes, I think I'll trade off. Try and use the h-file. Oh, I've got a three-way here as well. So trade queens and then I can just win a rook, can't I? Good to spot. That's because the rook moved to e1. Now it's walking on my keyboard. You start making moves. In fact, you might not do much worse. Okay, 23 seconds, I'll throw in a check. Okay. Just switch over to the queen side now. If pawn takes, I've got bishop takes. Okay, let's block that off, we don't want any risk. Two rooks on the open file. Now we're good. That was pointless, utterly pointless. Now we're going to try and double up rooks on the 7th. Okay, I'll come over here and have a sniff around this pawn. Two rooks on here. Having said that, neither of them can give check there, but I can give check here. And he's going to run out of time. That was good. That was good. Good game. IJ833, well played. What do we think? What do we think we got? Yeah, you did well. Right. So I'm thinking 60 to 70. Probably for both of us, actually. 60 to 70. Guessing at accuracy is really hard. It's worse than guessed at ELO. 67.8 for him, 68.5 for me. I made one blunder. Let's have a look. Bishop to here hung my queen. And he missed it. Oh, damn. I bet there's a lot of Rice Krispies on a lot of screens around YouTube land. Oh, Jesus wept. My queen was undefended, and you could have took it, and you didn't. You decided to attack it with a pawn instead of just capturing. Oh, my lord. You know, hey, it's chess. It's what happens. It's what happens. But in the end, yeah, I mean, the second half of the game, I was on top. Lots of mistakes, though. 6 mistakes. So not the ideal game, but, you know, that's what you get with 10 minutes. You know, like I say, 10 minutes used to be called Blitz on chess.com when I first joined, back when all this was just fields. Yeah, it was Blitz. With no increment, it's not a million miles away. But anyway, good one. Thanks, IJ833, for the game. Much appreciated, mate. And I hope you enjoyed that. Thanks for watching. See you later.